Hey people, welcome back. This is your boy Real Charlemage. Welcome back to the Brick City Show. Been gone for a little bit. Hope all is well out there in Brick City world. All the fans, hey, appreciate your guys' support. I know it's been a long, hot summer. I hope y'all been staying cool out there. Today I got a young lady, been following on Facebook. Ironically, she's from small town in North Carolina where I know a lot of people don't know about, but I have family there as well. And she's in the trucking industry. And like I said, I just want to speak with her because I know it's been an influx of females getting into the trucking industry. And, especially minority females, it's been a shift. And I just want to talk to her and some of her experiences. So, Miss Rudd, how you doing out there? How you doing today? I see you on the road.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a mother of two. Kids got grown. I came back to trucking. I've been doing this for about 8.5 years now.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your background. What look, the little town I was talking about, tell us a little bit about your where you're from.
I'm originally from North Carolina, Enfield, North Carolina. And yeah, that's where I'm from.
Gotcha.
I moved to California for 13 years. Now I just relocated to Texas. So,
Okay. So you said you've been in trucking eight years. You came back to trucking as well. So
yes.
What initially got you into trucking?
Well, I was just thinking, like, I'm always been a person, everybody that knows me knows, like, anything a guy do, I'm gonna do it too.
Uh-huh.
But I'm a country girl. It's the country life, I'm like, I wanted to travel the world, get paid for it. Hey, this is the place to be. If you want to travel the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know it's all different types of trucking. Did you start out over the road trucking, or did you kind of gradually work your way into over the road?
Well, I started off as OTR. Yes, I did. I did refrigerated. I'm doing dry van. And yes, and I did. I'm solo. I did OTR, things didn't work. So therefore OTR, I like my privacy.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So OTR, tell people what that means. Look, some of the people don't understand that. Look, the truckers' terms.
OTR means over the road. So
okay.
I travel all over.
Gotcha.
Anywhere that is low to me making money, I'll go. If I got to go recover a load for someone, I'll go because I'm gonna make my money.
Oh wow! Hey, look, I know a lot of truckers that I know they make very, very well, but I know you said you waited till your kids were grown before you got over the road. Well, how's
No,
that?
I did it.
You didn't wait. You was doing while it still grew. Okay.
Yeah, I did it, but when the trucking interest came, like, okay, you can't, like, they'll tell you they'll let you go home to see your kids graduate and this and that. But my babies are 4, so they was calling me, Mommy, want you home? Come back home. So I was like, okay, because I'm a mom before I'm anything else.
Right.
So I left the trucking business for about 3 years, and I went to driving buses, the city buses, the big ones.
Okay. And
I am about 4'8", so I'm short, I'm little. So when I jump out the truck, people look at me like, what? But I have to do what I do. But the thing is, when I got both of my babies through school, I'm a single mom. My children's father is deceased. He's been deceased since they was 4 and 3 years old.
Oh,
so I've been doing this game on my own. It's okay.
Wow.
It's okay. Wow. But and so after my son graduated, I told him, I said, baby boy, when you graduate, mama's free. Mama going back to trucking. He said, okay, mom, okay, And after he graduated, I did just that. I've been here ever since.
Wow. Sorry for your loss and, and doing, and having to experience that. I'm sure that was tough within itself.
But, it was basically like I was raising them by myself anyway. So, that's another story. But, God God bless his soul. Rest in peace. You know,
Right,
I don't talk about, the dead man. I
right,
don't. I just let the
right,
happiness, let my kids remember all the happiness that they had with their father. You know, I'm not that person to beat somebody down. You know.
right. I got you. I got you. So, you travel, like you said, you travel everywhere. So, being a
Mhm.
female in a male dominated industry, how like you said, you said you're 4'11". So, what type of looks you
For
get
eight.
sometime? Oh, 4'8". I'm sorry,
Yeah.
4'8". Look, I'll try to give you a few. Look, I'll try to give you a few extra inches. You know
Well,
what I'm
that's all right. I used to be five. I used to be 5 feet. I used to be 5 feet when I caught COVID. When I caught COVID and they measured me again, I was 4. So I don't know whether the COVID shrunk me, but I used to be 5 feet. So when they measured me and told me I was 4'8", I cried.
Oh
I
wow,
cried.
wow. But yeah, so what type of things have you obstacles have you ran into being a female and
Um,
then like you said being a short individual in the industry? What type of obstacles have you ran into?
well, I actually had it was an older lady. She was blessed. She's sweet. She was a sweet lady. She said, "You get out that truck." I was like, "Ma'am," and then she said, "You don't." She said, "No, you're. Where's your mother? Where's the people that's driving this truck?" I said, "It's me." And then she was like, "No, you don't look old enough that you could be driving the truck." So I had to show her my license and show her this is my truck. And, and she was just being sweet. She was shocked to see. She said, and then everywhere I go, when I deliver the loads, they say, you're not the usual trucker because I'm a woman. And I'm
Right.
going to dress like a woman. I'm not going to dress like a no man, or I care about the way I look.
Okay.
As you can see, you'd have seen my pictures,
Hmm.
I dress I dress like a lady. I wear
Right.
my dresses, I wear my shorts, I just dress original because it's like I have no time to go home to actually enjoy. So if I'm out, I'm already got my clothes with me so I can go enjoy, whatever city I'm in.
Gotcha.
But I have had older men approaching me asking me, do I need a sugar baby? A
Mm.
sugar daddy? Do I
Hmm.
want to be a sugar baby? And I basically told the man because I ran him off because I was like, "What is a sugar baby? Those candies we used to eat when we was little. I thought you talking about those. I basically ran him off. He thought I was crazy or whatever. I
Right.
said, "No, sir. Are you talking about these?" And I actually found a bag, and I said, "You talking about these?" The man was running. He was literally running from me, and I was
Wow.
like, "Okay." And you get to like the poor thing, the bad thing, you do run into those old heads that actually still thinks that this is a male dominant industry. Don't women's places are at home or something
Hmm.
like that? Because I had people approach me with that too. The man was like, "You too pretty to be a truck driver. You should be at home. You should be a nurse
Mm.
or something." I said, "Well, sir, let me break that down to you." I said, "I'm a medical assistant. I'm a dental assistant. I have my X-ray. I said, I have my X-ray certification."
Hmm.
I said, and a phlebotomist certification.
Hmm.
I said, so if I did want to go to the nursing field, I can go at any given time, but I choose trucking because I love driving. I love seeing the world
Right.
like that. And then he was like, "Oh, well, it wasn't made for women like that." I said, "Well,
Mm.
then who was it made for?" I said, "So you telling me when they design these trucks, they put man only on the truck?" you know sometimes you have to get to their level to let them know that
Yeah.
you're not going to take that message. You got some women that'll buckle down, but see, I got a mouth on me, I'm gonna talk it back. But at the end of the day,
Right.
it's a lot of things that goes on in this industry, and it's like majority of the people, you know um you get to, the people the racist people.
Right.
I had one female that came up to me and she called me the N-word.
Hmm.
I said, "Please say it again." And she called it again.
Hmm.
And so I told her, I said, "Well, have you even took the time to look at the definition of that word?"
Hmm.
I said, "If you look up the definition of that word does not determine the title or the color or the race of the people. So
Right.
you can call it all you want to, because the only thing you're doing is showing that you're the ignorant one." I said,
Right.
"So therefore,"
Exactly.
I said, before I catch a case, I'm gonna just walk off you. I said,
Right.
but but I'm gonna let you know you was touched by an angel today. If I were you, I would be somewhere praying. So I walked away from her or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And then, like, I'm a curvy, big woman. So once I go places, I got females and men that's telling me, oh, you still got your figure and this and
Uh-huh.
that. And
Hmm.
they looking for truckers to be built with the big bellies. And
Right. Uh-oh, I lost you. I can't hear you.
can you hear me? Can you hear me
Okay, I
now?
hear you there. Yeah, I got you
Yeah.
there.
So they look for women, truckers. When you say truckers, people look for you to be fat and
Right.
overweight.
Right. Right. Right.
So, and then I tell them, well, they have gyms and they have, if it's up to you. If you want to work out, because what I do when I
Right.
stop my truck, I run around the truck stop. I
Okay.
don't care how big the parking lot is. It's like how many repetitions you want to do. It's up to
Yeah.
you. If you
Yeah.
want to work out and make time. But some I understand some of the truckers they turn to the spoon and fork. They want to
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
everything that ain't nailed down. I just can't do that.
Right. Right.
And
So,
so
so are you trying to change? So, it sounds like you're trying to change the identity of how female truckers should be viewed as well, because it seems like when you're traveling, and like you said, you're standing your ground with these individuals. So it seems like you're trying to change the dynamics of how
yes,
truckers should look, and people should perceive truckers and embrace. It's a new day and time. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes,
and
be yourself.
yeah, be yourself. And
Because it's like one lady I had to get straight, like actually 2 weeks ago.
mhm,
I had on my dress, because anytime I wear dresses, I have shorts up under my dress.
right,
So when I stepped out the truck and I went there, she was like, these truckers need to get with the dress code. I said, okay. We was in front of the people taking care of business, so you have to be professional at all times. But I
right.
waited till she came out. I stood right by the door. When she came out, I said, are you talking? I said, ma'am, are you addressing me? Are you talking about me? I said, now, I can't help you got this BBBL of body. And I mean, bad body, your bad built body,
Right,
whatever. I said, now what I wear is my business. I
right,
said, because last time I checked, trucking don't come with a dress code unless you go to a company that requires you to wear a uniform.
right.
I said, if you don't like what I'm wearing, I said, because but what the thing was, all the men were talking to her and she was just loving it and stuff. And so when I walked through the
Oh,
building, it was
you took
like
her shine.
all eyes on me.
You took
And
her
then
shine.
I didn't trust me. I didn't want it. I told
Right,
her I don't. I said, honey, I have a man. I
right,
said, I have a man. I'm very happy. I
right,
said, but the thing is, you can have all of that, because I get tired of people asking me, do I want to be a sugar baby? I
right,
said,
right,
or
right.
do I have a man? Am I married? Can they take me out? Can we just go, chill in here and get a meal or two? I'm like,
Right.
meal or two? I'm like, look at me. I'm not missing any meals. I'm not hungry. Do not do
Right,
that,
right.
or whatever.
Yeah,
You got to make it make sense to me. Make it
right,
make
right.
sense. That's why I tell people, make it make sense. Because if it don't make sense to you, then it ain't gonna make sense to nobody else. But at the
Exactly.
end of the day, and it used to get hot out here. I've been
Right,
in temperature like 120.
right.
And so it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and wear no pants or no ankle, what the knee knockers and stuff. I'm
Hmm.
not doing that. No, if I'm hot, I'm gonna put my dress on. They better be glad I'm putting on that dress and not a house dress. But at the end of the day, if I'm hot, I gotta
Right,
make it cool for me.
right, right,
Lungs,
right.
lungs, everything is, covered up.
Cover
That's
up.
supposed to be
Right.
covered up. You
Uh-huh.
know, I mean, you can be classy and not trashy,
Right.
and that's what I go for. I'm classy, but I'm not trashy.
Got you. Got you.
And so, and I wear my nails, I wear my
Right.
makeup, but today I just didn't feel like putting on no makeup. I just
That's
got my lip
cool.
gloss.
Look, I'm good. I'm
But
good. Look, we good. Look, we good. Look, we like you in your natural form. So, look, that's always good, and
yes,
it's good that you out there trucking, because you ain't just talking about it. You being about it. You know what I mean? I said
oh yeah, of
some.
course, of
And
course.
I think sometimes people talk about different things, and and not about it. You know what I'm saying? They talk about it, but they're not about it. So I see you about it.
Yes,
So
anything I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it. That's just
right.
me.
And so now, you know, as far as the trucking industry, are you currently working for a company or are you doing it all on your own?
No, I'm considered being an independent contractor, but
Okay,
I work for a company. I work
got you.
for a company, but
Okay.
I am my own boss.
Yeah, okay. So if they call you and say, "Hey, I need you to go to California," you'd be like, I don't feel like going there today. So you basically
No,
that's
I'm going to get that money.
oh, you going to
No,
get
I'm going to get that. Yeah, I'm going to get that money. I ain't turning that money down.
right.
No.
Yeah, that's what's up. But
That's almost $2,000. I'm going to get that money. You give me to California.
but look,
No,
I was
I'm
just
turning
telling you.
that
Look,
down.
I was just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? Look, I know,
Okay.
I see you about your paper, but I was just using that as an example. You know, if you didn't feel like going
Yeah.
somewhere, you'd be like, nah. So what's your favorite place? Where's your favorite place to travel to?
Oh my God. Uh, well, Cali. That's my number one.
That's your
That's
number
my
one.
number one.
Okay.
That's my number one. Because when I go to Cali, it's so beautiful. I mean, the ocean fronts and you just get the pet, your mind. It's like I believe that every truckers are thinkers because
Right.
when you out here by yourself, you got time to think. Your
Mhm.
mind go places. You start thinking about your life, what you can do different. Or me, I keep money on my mind. I'm thinking about the next step
Right.
because like owning my own business. So I went and got I got my company name, my EIN, and my DOT number.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to, work his money so I can get save up enough to buy my own
Uh-huh.
truck, then I can start my own company. And then
Gotcha.
I'm in the trucking field because I try to figure out what it took them to do to get where they at, so that you know how to work the system. Like
Right.
know what the business and money, stop.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're in the dead zone. You're in the dead zone right now. I think after she in the dead zone.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Give me
yeah, then
two seconds.
you back with me now. Appreciate you. Hey, look,
But
what
yeah,
state you in? What state you in right now?
Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. Look,
Mm-hmm.
just for the listeners, so they'll know, so they'll know what's going on.
Oh yeah. I'm
She's
in
in Missouri,
Missouri, so
people.
we run into a
She's
lot
on
of
the
dead
road talking
zones.
to me right now. But yeah, so
Yeah,
Cali, so yeah, definitely that's your favorite spot. So
yeah, because it's so beautiful.
yeah. I can imagine. I didn't have a pleasant time out there because I was in the army when I was out there. So I had bad taste about Cali.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I had bad
why
taste
is
about
it?
Cali. But I said I want to go back and visit and see what's going on out there because it's been some years. And maybe, like I said, go out there in a different capacity. But
I mean, I just love that fact that it's beaches and it's
yeah,
it's a lot to offer in Cali for real.
yeah.
But
My
to live in Cali is very expensive.
yeah, my sister lives out there. She actually lives out there, and she in San Francisco. So she tell me some of those prices, and I'll be like, all right,
Yeah,
sis, you look, enjoy it. I'll come visit.
that right. That right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk about a little bit about advice to a female that's trying to get into trucking. What do you suggest? What's the route that you suggest they go through to try to get the CDLs and commercial? Look, CDLs, your commercial driver's license. So what routes do you
Okay.
think they should go through to get to that point, or should they just try to ride with somebody, do a shadow before they get into the industry? Which route you think they should go?
Well, I designed. See, okay, when I started trucking, I designed a simulator, and it's for the people who want to learn how to drive trucks, ride bikes. I mean, boats and everything. This is what I did,
Okay.
and I actually called a person try to get it painted so that when you start this industry, you can actually practice it, but have that stimulation, make it feel real before you get into the trucking and see if that's what you want to do. Because most women and most people are afraid because these are big vehicles.
Right. She's in the trees. All right. Yep.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. So I called this person to get my idea of patent, and this was a while back in like 2014. The person stole my idea, sold it off to some other people. And actually, the last company I worked for actually had my idea. But the thing is, yes, they stole it from me, just wiped it. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, I keep it pushing, glad to help you. You stole my $1 billion idea, that machine they bought was 200,000. I said, they stole, that's another story. Anyway, so women that wants to get in this industry, I would say start with a trucking company first. Let them pay your way. Because only thing and then you can drive with any other company you want. Because as long as you have a year experience, another company will bring you on.
Right.
But if you want to go through the trucking school, then you're gonna pay almost when I went to school, it was like $5,000. I believe it's more now. So it's up to them. But the main thing that you have to learn and you get down in your skull is how to bag up. You can drive forward. If you can see, you can drive forward.
Right.
But when it's time to bag these trailers up, you need to know when you turn left, that trailer gonna turn right. When you turn right, that trailer gonna turn left. You need to know how to maneuver that thing to get it in that hole. You know? And don't think, and you got veterans out here that still have to do pull-ups to do it. So don't get discouraged at all. You keep doing it. Do not ever let someone rush you and park in a parking space. Do not. That's your trunk, that's your life. You park it in. If it take you 20 minutes, they gonna sit there and wait. If not, they can back up and go around. Do not let anybody rush you, because you have a lot of people that does that. Like I had one man, it was a tiny area, it was a tiny little spot. I was just getting started when I got on by myself, and he was like, they need to take your license. It took you 25 minutes to get in that parking zone. So I looked at him, I said, so they need to take my license because of that? I said, okay, no problem. How about it took him over an hour to get in the same parking spot next to me? And how about there was a brother that was next to me. He walked in, he said, little mama, get in the truck. I got this for you. He went over there and told him, said, it took you an hour and a half. He said, next time you want to sit here and pop mess off and talk about how somebody's doing, remember, you was in training one time before, and don't you ever disrespect a queen no more.
Wow.
Yeah, but you got some people that take up for you out here too.
That's good.
Because it's like the majority of people think they can say anything to you just because you're a woman, like you're supposed to bow down. My family told me to keep my head high.
Exactly.
I was raised to keep your head high. You walk with that crown on your head. You keep it. You look it to the hills. Anybody you bow down with it to the Lord. And so, it is what it is. But it's good. It's good, and it's pros and cons with everything you do.
Exactly.
So, my recommend is just go to a trucking company so they can teach you the ropes. They're gonna teach you everything you need to know. Stick with that company because it's going to start off with low pay. Do not think you're going to come to this industry making these bukus of dollars what everybody think you're making. No.
Right.
You're going to have to work your way up. It's the more skills you got, the more yields and experience you got, you can make money.
Gotcha.
And it depends on what kind of trucking you want to do. You can make money also.
Gotcha. Okay. So with the with the industry, with the fuel prices and things, being an independent contractor, how has that affected you, with the gas prices going up?
Let's see, being an independent contractor, so the company pays for the fuel, thank God.
Oh, okay.
They pay for the fuel.
Okay.
The fuel, but to fill my truck up, I actually wrote my truck all the way down to the red zone because I wanted to know how much does it really take. It takes almost $1,200 to fill a tank up. I got 2 tanks.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So I usually run when I get my truck get on halfway, when I'm half full, I'm on my way to I'm on my way to a truck stop to fill up because I
Wow.
don't play with that. I don't play with that, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
it does take a lot of fuel. So if you can fill your truck up, like take on a 1,200 mile trip, you may have to fill up twice.
Okay. Okay.
So, you know, but you can budget your fuel. Like I budget my fuel to stay at half. I stay at half. Hold on. Okay. I stay at half. And then that way I fill my truck and take half a tank would be like $700, $800.
Okay. 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 That's smart. That's smart. So you want to get that look, hit them with that big lump all at one time.
No, 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 no. Nah.
Dang, yeah, that's wild. You know, I was like, I couldn't imagine the fuel prices, you know, but like I said, y'all hitting the consumers with those fuel prices anyway. So look, y'all getting it back anyway.
And they getting it back
Yeah.
because they charge you like they got reserved parking, that's like VIP parking. You want to park close to the store or
Uh-huh.
whatever. But see, I'm a female, I'm gonna park where the light is.
Right.
I'm gonna park under the light so I can see everything that's going around.
Right.
Because it can get very dangerous for women because you do have these perverts out here that's driving trucks.
Right.
Because you can walk to your truck and you have a person walking by or behind you. You don't know the mind of that person.
Right.
But my boyfriend gave me an army knife about this long, and he told me if I had to use it, use it. Like,
Right.
because you got sickos out here. You really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, I done had several people that try to follow me to my truck, but I walked around like twice and I threw them off and then I jumped in my truck on the passenger.
Right. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Wow.
Around.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's I mean, that's sad, you know, and it's like everywhere you go, you know, you gotta be on a swivel, you know, to looking, even when you're not driving trucks, you know, especially females. I tell my daughters all the time, they, you know, stay safe out there, you know, going out by yourself because people, like you said, people are sick.
Yeah, they
People are
are.
sick.
And there's no other word for it.
Yeah.
There's no other word for it.
Yeah, people are sick, and I'm glad you're being safe and you're doing something positive. Now, any of your kids in trucking, or they interested in following the mom footsteps?
My daughter says she wants to follow my footsteps, but I don't know right now because she went to school to be a chef, so she's trying to get her chef injuries up there. So she basically wanted to go to the trucking so she could build her money up so that she could get her own food truck, and which is a good idea, you know.
Right, right.
And my son, he's playing professional football right now, and he's working at a warehouse. So you know, they got their goals going. You know, they got their heads on their shoulders.
Yeah,
yes,
that's always a blessing. I tell people all the time. I said, you know, as a parent, you know, you want your child to do the best. So when they do the best, you're very proud of them and you brag on them. You know what I'm saying? Look, I said this day and time, it's not, you know, you have to give praise when praise is due. You know, used to would be like, oh well, that's what you're supposed to do. I said, yeah, but this day and time, it's everything is so left. You know, you need to give praise when people doing what they supposed to do. You know. And
give people their praises while they're here on this earth.
Exactly.
You can't praise them while they're dead.
While they gone. Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna take up too much more of your time, but you know, just drop a few more nuggets to anybody that want to get into trucking. What do you suggest for them to do as far as, you know, getting their head on straight before they jump into this industry?
Okay, so as for female or male, you know, once you get in there, my key words, do not listen to those people that's going to be rehired with you that I've been driving for 6 or 7 years, or I've been doing this. No, because they have to be trained. If they have to be trained, that means they did something wrong. You get in there, you listen to the instructors, do what they tell you to do, follow your DOT standards, then you're going to be okay. Don't go in there and listen to because this guy's saying he drove this and this not the way you do this and this a better way. No, do what the instructors tell you to do. Go to the school. Like I said, go to a trucking school if you would like, Or you can go to a trucking company, which they will pay you. The trucking company will pay you for your training. You will begin a paycheck and you'll begin trained. So that's why I said, go to and let a truck company train you so you can get paid. You go to a school, that's your money. Ain't no. So basically, it's like, get in there and get your fear over the truck, sit behind the wheel.
Right.
Learn your pre-trips. Once you do your pre-trip, when I was in training, I used to stay over the class just to get an extra bag in class. It doesn't hurt. It only makes you better. And then it makes you go ahead on and pass the course easy. And if you fail, do not give up. Go back. Go back. Because you got to pay money. Because it's $70. Last time I checked, it was $70 to pay for your CDLs. If you fail 3 out, they give you 3 tries. You fail them 3 tries, they tell you come back in the next year. Okay? Do not give up. Go back. Go back. Be determined. And then you can get where you want to get. If you really want it, you're going to get it. Do not listen to nobody. Get your fear of the truck out of your brain, because as soon as you get used to it, it's going to be like you're driving a little regular vehicle. Right. Just bigger. It's not hard to do. Yeah. Go get it. Go get your paper. I'm not going to let nobody take my chances of making my money. I don't care who you are. Right. No. Right.
And look, and people watching on YouTube, man, she driving right now, and I'm looking at her driving in amazement, because I'm like you said, she said she's 4'8", and she just sitting here driving this thing like it's a little old Camry or a little Corolla or something out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here in amazement, like, wow, But look, many blessings to you out there. Be safe out there. Really appreciate your time, and I'm quite sure a lot of people are gonna be blessed by what you gave them. Just a little insight. Because sometimes we need a little extra push from somebody that's actually doing something, versus, because like you said, somebody always be like, oh, it's a better way, it's this than the other, but they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it.
And you have to be a doer.
Yeah, you have to be a doer.
You can't just sit on the truck or I'll do that another year. Because if you do all of that, how long is it going to take you? Because you ain't going to never leave the couch. If you can't just think you want to drive. You got to know you want to drive. You got to get out there and do it. Exactly. Get out there and do it. Do not take nobody else's word. Do not take anyone's word. Go find out on your own so you can have your own story to tell.
Right. Man, I appreciate that. You, like I said, I'm quite sure you've been a blessing to somebody today. And you guys out there, take her words of heed. She out there, she doing it. She making it happen. She in Missouri right now. Look, and she was just leaving Iowa when we got on the call. Look, we was in Iowa when we got on the call, right?
About to hit Nebraska.
Oh, look at it. Man, you done went through a whole state that quick.
I'm rolling, man. I can't tell you how much. I can't tell you how fast I'm going. I can't do that because the company might be watching me.
Look, your DOT people might be up there.
Yeah, they be like, rip. I'm like, Charlemagne.
Right. But anyway, man, look, I really enjoyed this conversation with you, and like I said, I'm gonna have you up here another time. We could discuss some other things, because like I said, you got a good insight, you got a good spirit. And that's good. That's what we need in the world today, because it's so much negativity. We need positive people doing positive things.
But Charmaine, the thing is, yes, we do need more positive, but I always say the change starts with you.
Exactly.
See, because we look at this world and we see all this evil stuff going on. And then it's like, from our ancestors, we know what they've been through. We know we lived it, we see it or whatever. But you got to keep in your mind that was then, this is now. But at the end of the day, you got to be the person to change. Because if people see changes in you and see you get through your day, you can bless someone like that too. Exactly. It's like, don't keep the dwelling on the past. Because you keep the dwelling on the past, how you going to see the future?
Exactly. You stuck.
Huh? Yeah.
I said, you become stuck.
Yeah, so you got to be able to see the future, because I see my future. I'm heading for my goals, and I'm not going to stop because I am a boss. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take that because I was born a boss.
Wow. Preach. Look, you gonna make me pass the collection plate around, girl. You out here preaching like this now. Anyway, look, I'm gonna let you go though, but I really appreciate it. And like I said, look, and are you open to questions for anybody? You know, if they want to ask you some questions?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can you tell them how to reach you real quick on
Well,
Facebook
I am on
or IG?
Facebook. Yeah, they can freak me on Facebook. It's Renata. It's RUDF. And yes, my name is Renata. It's everybody keeps saying Renoda. No, the O is long. It's RENODARUDF. That's
Okay.
on Facebook. Instagram, you can follow me at Nada Poo.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. And y'all, look, y'all reach out to her. Like I said, she a wealth of knowledge. She deep in the industry. And look, just like I said, just hey, Renata, just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing and being a blessing to others. And
Yes,
like I said,
sir.
we gonna definitely catch up. And look, pray for our people down there in Enfield, Halifax County.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Halifax, look, the field, baby.
That's right. Put them on the map. Put
Put
them
them
on
on
the
the
map,
map, right?
baby. That's right.
But anyway, and look, until next time, people, I appreciate you guys watching and listening. Don't forget to follow me on all platforms, which is iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also on YouTube. Reach out, hit me up. You know, you want to be on the show, reach out to me. Also, I'll reach out to you. Hey, let's make this thing happen. Let's make this world a better place. Until next
That's
time,
right.
peace.
Jeez.